It's time for another Dice Tower review with the Chief, Bart Brunsheen.
Hi, I'm the Chief, also known as Bart Brunsheen, coming to you from the Dice Tower. Obviously, we're going to talk about Discworld, Ankh-Morpork. This one's by Martin Wallace. This is a collector edition, and I like it. First of all, it's an area control game, and it's simple. This is not a heavy Martin Wallace game. I love automobile. I have a few acres of snow, which is again a different kind of feel to it. This is simple, fast, and fun. So if that's what you don't like, don't do this. I mean, it looks great. My wife loves this. My wife does not usually like a lot of Martin Wallace games. I've had this game take 20 minutes, and on the longer side I've had it go 35, 40. Again, I've done a lot of two-player games with my wife. I wasn't sure she would like it. Neither of us were familiar with the whole Terry Pratchett Discworld mythos. It doesn't matter. It's fun. I can tell you I'm going to go read the game or go read the book. Just because this city here, there's all kinds of contention going on. There's infighting and back and forth. Again, it's area control. The beauty of this game is that it's card controlled. There's some iconography on here or symbology that is so simple to play, and there's a little helper aid hard cardboard that comes along with it that explains what all the individual roles are, which I'll explain when we get into the closer look. It explains what each of these city areas does for you if you control it. And then on the other side, there are very clearly and well explained directions on what you do for each one of these special little icons that's on the cards. You have a hand of 5 cards. You play one card. That card, you follow what the symbols are, reading from left to right, and you simply do them if you choose. The only thing you have to do is a random event card that you'll have to draw if that symbol's on there. You don't have to do all the things that are on the card. If a card has a little symbol like this, it says play another card, you can play another card from your hand. When you're done playing your cards, you simply refill your hand. It's the other player's turn. There is a little bit of kind of get your neighbor, of course, which my wife usually doesn't like. Didn't mind at all in this game. So, again, it's fast, it's simple, and it's fun. One way I know my wife likes the game is I'll explain it to her, we'll play it, and if she wants to play it right away again, I know it's going to be a hit and it's going to get a lot of table time in our house. That's what happened with this. We did two plays. Then the next day she said, hey, can we play that Discworld game again? And again, we played it twice in a row. So this is really family friendly and definitely spouse or significant other friendly. Seth agrees. Let's go take a closer look. All right, here's the closer look at Ankh-Morpork, Discworld. Map is beautiful. I've pre-set up basically a 2-player game in the areas you start in, and I'll show you a little bit of that in a second. But I wanted to show a few of the components first. Each player will get one of these hard cardboard little help aids. It shows you all the city area cards and what they do, so you don't have to go physically look at the card. Shows you information on the personality characters, the personality cards, basically what the individual victory conditions are. And each player has one of these. It's secret, so you don't know what they have, but this will kind of tell you what the different personalities are trying to do. Of course, you'll see them trying to do that out there. Kind of tells you what's going on. Here's the meat and potatoes of the cards that you're going to have in your hand and what they do for you. This little symbol means you can put one of your minions out on the board. This, of course, means you can build a house. or a building in that little part of the city. This symbol means you can assassinate someone else's minion. You can obviously only do that if there is a trouble marker in the area, unless a card allows you to do otherwise. This symbol allows you to remove a trouble marker from an area of the city. The scroll just means do what the text is, or at that point you can do what the text is on the card. Collect money, draw a random events card, play another card, and then an interrupt card just means that you can play it at any time to usually stop somebody assassinating one of your guys or moving one of your minions. This whole thing is very well done. The cards are very intuitive anyway. I'll show you a card real quick. This is Mr. Bogus. And Mr. Bogus, whenever you look up here, you simply play in the order that is on here. So the first thing I would do, if I wanted to, the only thing I have to do is a random event. Otherwise, it's my choice if I want to do these. Is I can do the text action, which is take $2 if possible from every other player. Kind of nice. And then I can play some minion. So I would have a hand of cards, a hand of 5. And I could just choose to play that. You play one card, and in this case, my turn would be over. So, but you can see the artwork on the card is great. I've never read the book, or the series of books, but I'm going to now, because I'm having fun with this. So, the character cards, just to give you a little look at them, one of these is drawn. This one would not be used in a 2-player only game, otherwise it's in. But these cards have these great portraits on them, and then the text tells you what victory conditions you need to establish in order to win. So these are really, really nice. I really love the artwork that's on it. The player pieces, I've got the collector's edition, so you're going to see wood minions here, and you're going to see some wood buildings. The money in this case is also wood with these little symbols on it. So let me zoom in real quick, and I'm just going to show you kind of a little more detail on the map. So right here you can see the area of the city called the Scouts. I've pre-set it up. It's one of the areas. This is how it begins if you had a 2-player game. So there's a minion in there, and then there's a control token that's in that same area. It's an area control game, and you can simply move minions. If you're playing a minion, usually the cards allow you to play into an area you already have one, or into an adjacent area. And the bridges in this case are what allow you to count it as an adjacent area for the Isle of the Gods. So, but a very nice map. You can see how nice it looks. One last thing to show you in the collector's edition is the die. It's a pretty normal die, other than this one to be in practice with the game. There is no 8. Again, I haven't read the book series, but I guess 8 is forbidden or not used. So when you get to an area where normally the 8 is, it says 7A. So kind of neat. All right, coming back in final review. If you couldn't already tell, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad I got it. Not much more to say other than fun, light game. If you can get it, go out and get it. It's a very nice addition to anybody's board game collection, and if you like Martin Wallace, or even if you don't, this is a great game. So if you've avoided Martin Wallace games due to the complexity, don't avoid this one. This is still a fun, fast, simple game. So that's it. This is Bart from the Dice Tower. Chief, see you guys later.
Thanks for watching our review today. For more information about board games, as well as the #1 board game audio podcast, check out Dicetower.com for reviews, interviews, and more. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.